Alright, so I'm trying to do set the home up. We might have to vacuum a little bit of the footings off, but for the most part, I even tried to put like a center pier here just for shits. I don't know what's here. I had to get rid of some of the concrete, so dug a hole and said, ah, fuck it, maybe it'll be good for a center pier. So, anyways, spaced out 7 feet, and then another makeshift, maybe kind of ballpark-ish, center pier-ish kind of thing, just trying to get rid of the concrete. So they're spaced out 7 feet, which gives us 8 per rail. And from the face of the block wall, so from the face of the block wall, right about here-ish, so the face would be right, very face would be right there. So from right there, I measured 18 3/4 inches back. That was my center point, which is 18 3/4 inches from here to the first or to the outer rail. 18 3/4. So that's my center point, and then this is the space in between rail to rail is 6 foot 10 inches and change. So I just added the which is like 82 inches and change. So I added the 18 3/4, which is 100 and like almost 101. So that would have been my other center point from here, 100 inches and change out to there, and then that's where I put the inner rail footings, and just basically went like that. And then from the ends here, I went in 18 inches. That again, that's my center point. So 18 inches in, 18 3/4 in from the face of this block wall, and vámonos a la verga. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. And then you can see where I got rid of this cribbing block or whatever this fucking these are called. But anyways, so this ton jack originally was over on that one, and I'm gonna lower that down right now or whatever. And actually, I should just get going. But yeah, later on, I was gonna come through and clean up where the block was, and that way Tony's not pissing and moaning about, oh, this and that, a la chingada. So, but that's maybe, I don't know. And then on some of the footings, I don't know, there's some that might be like an inch or two high, and that in the event that happens, then I'm just gonna either work with it if I can work with it, with the screw jack, or if it's that bad or whatever, I'm just gonna take my polishing wheel on my grinder and kind of level it out. There might be one or two that are like that, because again, I was working late and it's dark, and there was, it's dark, so I can't see it unless I put the light on it. So there might be some that kind of got past my QA and QC, and I had to do it early. The last ones I had to do early because the bees, although them and we've made friends by now, but still I didn't want to intrude in their space, so they're getting more active right now. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of that. So 18 3/4 inches from the sides, 18 inches from the front and back. Spacing of the footings is actually 6 feet 10 inches, but from that very outer edge of this block wall, it's 100 inches and 100 3/4 of an inch or something like that, from there to the center point of the inner footings, rails of the footings, or to the center point of the footings for the inner rail. So there's 8, 16, there's 32 total. And as you can see, it's pretty well dug down. It's definitely not what it was before, which there was a lot of dirt under there. And now there's only a little bit of dirt. There's some areas that, yeah, maybe I have to take down, and it's obviously it's obvious when by looking at some of the footings you can see where it's like, oh, why are those sunk in so much? Or is that low? No, it's just that the dirt's kind of high right there. Or who knows? Maybe it might be low. I don't know. But in any event, yeah.